Have you ever stopped to wonder how right this second you're watching this video, maybe from across the world? Most people imagine signals beaming through the air, bouncing off satellites, connecting us all wirelessly. But here's the secret: the internet, the real backbone of our digital lives, actually travels through the ocean. That's right, thousands of miles of undersea cables, about as thick as a garden hose, snake across the world's oceans. They're quietly humming with the world's conversations, your video calls, emails, and memes. These cables are the invisible threads sewing our globe together. It didn't start this way, of course. The first undersea cable dates back to 1858. Back then, it carried a telegraph signal between Ireland and Newfoundland, just a few words per hour. Today, a single cable can transmit enough data for millions of video calls at once. And there are over 400 cables crisscrossing our oceans, stretching over 800,000 miles. But here's where things get really interesting. Because these cables don't just carry Netflix binges and work emails. They're also a goldmine for governments and intelligence agencies. You see, whoever controls the cables can, in theory, access the information traveling inside them. During the Cold War, the US Navy secretly tapped an undersea cable in the Sea of Okhotsk. They listened to Soviet communications for years, like something out of a spy movie. And that secret underwater wiretap, it wasn't discovered until a double agent exposed it decades later. Fast forward to today. Now undersea cables are even more important, and more vulnerable. Intelligence agencies have developed specialized submarines and technology to intercept data flowing through these cables. In 2013, Edward Snowden's leaks revealed that the NSA and GCHQ, the U.K.S intelligence agency, were tapping into cables and collecting massive amounts of data, emails, chats, phone calls, without most of us ever realizing it. And it's not just about spying. If someone wanted to, they could physically cut a cable and knock entire countries or continents offline. That's happened. Accidents and sabotage have caused internet blackouts from Egypt to New Zealand. So who owns these cables? It's a mix of private companies. Think Google, Facebook, and big telecom giants. And sometimes, governments. But the race to control the cables is heating up. Countries are building their own routes and keeping them close, while tech giants are laying private lines to secure their own data. Here's the wild part. All this infrastructure is mostly invisible. If you walked along a beach where a cable lands, you'd probably miss it. Just a little sign, maybe a fence, and then it disappears beneath the waves. But underneath, these cables are the lifeline of the modern world. So next time you send a message or binge your favorite show, remember, the journey your data takes is a secret one, winding along the ocean floor. And in this hidden world, the line between connection and surveillance is razor thin. The oceans may look empty, but below the surface, they're buzzing with secrets. And that's the true story of how our undersea cables connect and watch the world.